Change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy.
Thank you! Check out all these comments that say they like my new look. This is not a new OC like a lot of you have said. I'm still the same Mad Munchkin you all know and hate. I just have a new look. A short time ago I made a video explaining why my pony OC was an earth pony. Since I've had a redesign, I want to explain something. The reasons why my pony OC is an earth pony has not changed. I decided that the look of my OC needed some updating, so I started drawing up some sketches, figuring out what I could change, and the first thing I knew I needed was a new logo. I chose to have my logo be a thistle. In the original video, I talk about how much I love my country of Scotland and the harsh wildness of the Highlands where I live. As far as I know, I am the only Scottish female reviewer on YouTube, though I'm sure I'm wrong, and a lot of you comment on my accent, so I decided that I need to upplay my nationality without going too stereotypical with the design. The thistle is a perfect choice to me to be my logo as well as my pony OC cutie mark, as now we have some consistency in design as well as having the logo on my hat as well as on the pony's flank. So, how do you go about creating an OC? Let me first say this. If you can write your name, you can draw. Everyone can draw, but like with any creative process, it takes time and training. Never say to yourself that you can't do something. Think about what makes you unique, where you come from. What's unique about your country? What do you love most about your heritage, your family? What are your interests? Write all of these things down before drawing anything. Next, what kind of personality are you? What colours and shapes are you drawn to? Write these down also. Now comes the fun part, figuring out your look. So, if you want to create a pony OC, think about what characters you like the most, their looks, etc., as well as their species and personality. Don't just copy these traits, use them as ingredients when figuring out your look. The last thing you want is to just replicate something that already exists. For example, I love ponies that have colder colours in their palettes, like Princess Luna, Trixie, or Rainbow Dash for example. So incorporating those looks into my character was pretty easy, though there's a lot more Rainbow Dash in there, especially with how the mane and tail flows. The design won't just come out of thin air. You will have to draw up several different versions until you're finally happy with the look. Once you know what your character is going to look like, you can now draw them up with various expressions and poses. Think about what accessories your character is going to wear. Mine wears the Mad Munchkin tartan hat, and I added the scarf to frame the face. Since the colours on the pony are cold, I needed to give some warmth to the face, so the eye is drawn to the face. This is why with most colder coloured ponies they have warm coloured eyes, usually red, pink or purple, or sometimes auburn. This is why the red hat and red scarf are there. They are not just for aesthetics. See that pink highlight in Twilight's mane? That's not just for aesthetics, that's to draw the eye to the face. See Rainbow Dash's pink eyes and the red highlight, the most dominating part in her mane? Again, this is all engineering so the eye is drawn to the face. Another great example is Trixie. The only warm colour in her design is in her eyes, which are a warm purple. Princess Luna's mane has a warm pink colour to the line of her mane, which is a subtle guide to the eyes. Think about this when you're designing your character. As for the cutie mark, this is a very personal thing. I explained mine and based the design off a generic thistle stamp. Cutie marks have to be as simple and clear as possible, while at the same time representing you and what makes you special. So there's no set way of how to go about designing your cutie mark. It's a very personal process. Like I said in the original video, the national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. No joke, look it up. It's the animal that is featured on the Scottish Royal Coat of Arms. I really have more reason than any of you to be a unicorn, so why am I an earth pony? Again, watch the original video for the full reason behind that, so I'm not repeating myself. The look for my pony OC redesign is based on two breeds of horses native to Scotland, the Shetland pony and the Clydesdale. See the fur on the legs? That is a trait commonly seen on Clydesdale horses as well as some Shetland ponies. I wanted to feature as much Scottish culture in my OC as I could without going too far into it. Artists always work to get better at what they do, and I felt the original design of my OC did not reflect my level of art anymore. I started to see a lot of mistakes, and lots of people were pointing out mistakes, so simply put, I knew I could do better, and although I am obviously still getting to grips with all this digital stuff, I want to keep my OC looking traditional and sketchy, not too clean or streamlined like these Flash characters are that most reviewers have. It's just not my style. So, this is why I redesigned the look of my OC. Change is good, yo. Don't be hating. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative.